Okay, so first step is to, of course, load your table and then select Process, Black Ops. That's what I'm using right now. And yes, yes, just say no there. And as you can see, the values are all loaded in because I am currently running Black Ops in the background. And so, to create the trainer, you go to Advanced Options down here, and right there, that just pauses the game. Click on that little save button. You can create a new trainer or open an existing trainer. And I'll just create a new one. And you want to make sure that this option right here is selected, otherwise it will permanently patch game files as far as I understand it, and you don't want that. Next, right here, you can change the title, My Awesome Trainer, and the reason you want the game to be running in the background is so that you can choose it from the process list. And here's Black Ops down here. I think newer ones are toward the bottom of the list. You can change the freeze interval. If you set it to like 1 millisecond, it will be slowing down the game a little bit because every millisecond it will be changing the value. But really you don't need that. Just set it to 1,000. 1 second is good enough. It works just fine for me. And about text, you can change that to like and Billy. And you can design your own user interface and select make a text box here and type some text in there. You can create a cheat list of all the different cheats. You can even insert an image or a button, but really it's just easier to use a default trainer layout if you've never done this before and you don't really care about how fancy it is. So to add a cheat, you click on Add Entry, Code. I don't know how to use that. I think it's, yeah, I don't know what it's for. Addresses, you add an address. I'm gonna add player 1 money, and it's gonna have a value of 10,000. I'm gonna allow the user to change the value. And I'm also going to allow increase. It won't allow decreasing, it will only increase. So if you buy a gun, your money will temporarily decrease, and then after a second it will go back up to 10,000, and as soon as you earn money, the money will increase, and so it will only increase and stay put. And this right here, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you only want the person to set a value and change it, then that's what it will become. It doesn't do anything with freezing. This just freezes it. It doesn't allow the user to do much. Set a value and unfreezing setting a value and freezing the address, that allows some power. And so there we go. You can add another one. Let's add player 2 money. Allow increase. Player 3 money. Allow increase. Player 4 money. Allow increase. And so we can say all players money. And you can set a hotkey to be combination of number pad 1, clear it. You can have it just the number 6. You can have it be as many different keys as you want, but it should be something fairly easy to press. So the combination of the number pad 0 and 1. I like it that way I don't keep on triggering the cheat each time I press something on the number pad. And it's also fairly easy to press. And launch file, I currently have a batch file called gamelink.bat, and basically what it does is it opens up blackops.exe, and the reason I just have two paths here is so that for the 64-bit version of Windows, it gets it. If that doesn't work, use a 32-bit file path, that will get it too. Of course, this won't work if someone specified a separate install path, but don't need to worry about that. And so I'm going to scroll all the way down to gamelink.bat, and so when this trainer runs, you can click the launch button, and the launch button will open up gamelink.bat, and it will run the game or do whatever the batch file is telling the computer to do. And we can just say generate trainer, myawesometrainer.exe, and that sometimes happens. Just try again. Trainer generated. Now let's see if I can find it on my very messy desktop. Dang, that's annoying. Okay, let's close. Minimize. There we go. Launch. It launches the batch file, preparing to launch Call of Duty Black Ops. And let's select Black Ops from that list. And let's look at this number. If we bring up this again, and so if you do the hotkey, it will freeze it. So like if it's red, it's enabled, and anyway, that should work.